Right. Okay, well, as usual, when you start something, you don't really know where you're going to start it, so I'm starting it here. A lot of things have come into my mind recently, as they generally tend to do, but sometimes it's hard to describe them, and sometimes I go into a creative way of describing them, which kind of... I totally understand it, but then again, it's the path that I'm following, so of course only I can anyway. But every now and again, these kind of like major kind of things that apply to us all kind of fall into my mindset. And earlier on this evening, one of those happened, and that's what's inspired me now to make this, which could possibly be one of one video, or it could be one of the beginning of God knows what. But anyway, look, let's do some Illuminati symbols. Let's just kind of get all that shite out of the way. And now, basically, I've got me high-tech audio-visual device here. The thought that came to me earlier on was pretty much everyone I know, and pretty much everyone I know is awake, in inverted commas, along a journey of understanding, of realization, of realizing where all of this stuff is and where it's going and what we need to do. But another very common thing that I and all of these people have had is periods of depression. What we are told is depression. Whereas what I see as depression is we have depression, we have elation, we have mid-ground, we have nothingness, we have all of these different emotions. They're all in this cosmic mix, this twisted, absolute kind of wonderful cocktail that is you, that is me. But when the surroundings, when the kind of forced environment around you is telling you that in order to be normal, you must do this, which goes against your inside, your instinct, your natural feeling, your gut feeling. So, at some point in your life, you've probably, because I know I can speak for myself, that at some point in my life I would have gone along with that, against my gut, just because this is the way it is. And other times, you would have said no. And then for me, that would have been the beginning of being treated as being mentally ill, as being depressed, as being basically get any psychology handbook, just go through the pages from A down to Z, and basically at some point they would have called me any one of those things, because they couldn't figure me out, because of course they couldn't figure me out, because they're going on their teachings, and I'm going on my awakenings. So, getting back to this now, what is depression to me? What does depression actually mean? Let's get off the word depression, let's get just down onto kind of like a lower plane. So, if we kind of draw a very simple graph here now, if we kind of like say that this is absolute rock bottom along here, okay? This flat line down here at the bottom, you're feeling absolute death, hatred, darkness. This is absolute despair, death. What possibly some people could be laughingly described as hell. Geez, I'm quite impressed with my ability to write upside down and backwards to forwards. But anyway, that's a sidebar. I hope you can all see this high-tech. I'll move my knees out of the way. Now, so if you can imagine this bar down here, and over here, up here, there's this incredibly uplifting, high. You know, all these words aren't coincidental, you know. And some people could laughingly describe this as heaven. Okay? Now that wasn't quite so good, but okay, so in between is this vertex, this never the twain shall meet, this conflict, this barrier. Imagine if there was a big wall put up here and another big wall put up here. Anyone in here needs to enter here in order to get to here. Okay? So, if this is an incredible vertex of darkness, confusion, filth, disgust, and hatred, and absolute turmoil, only the fearless ones understand this. Only the fearless ones actually reason with this. Only the fearless ones actually understand that this down here, this hell on earth, is not what earth is all about. So, the fearless ones need to journey, to voyage, and sometimes they make many loops. I know I did. I know I still am. But possibly I'm looping a little bit higher. But I'm still looping. You know what? There's just fighter planes throwing chemtrails, throwing missiles, throwing media, throwing hatred, throwing bombs, throwing doubt, throwing fear, throwing disgust, all just trying to bring you down here again. And you know what? You will go back down here. I've gone back down there many a times. I was only very recently back down there. I didn't like it. Each time I go back down there, I get fucking back up in this zone somewhere. Higher each time. Quicker each time. Because it's just a flip. This is the same place. Death, birth, same thing. Get a hold of your dark side, release your light side. Sorry for keeping you so long. Peace.